Good morning, Sagittarius. I hope you're doing well today. I'm going to have you take a deep breath with me. And in. And out. Thank you. Just flatten that. I'm just going to do a past, present, and future for you today. It's snowing outside. I'm so thrilled. All right. So in your past energy, we have the Hermit in the reverse. In your present energy, we have the Empress, the Moon, and a Three of Wands in the reverse. Okay. All right. And in the future energy, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. So in this past energy with the Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy, there may have been situations where you needed to go into a self-reflection mode, and you may have stuck there a bit too long. There's something about this that is feeling as though it's representing the almost like you were self-reflecting, you found what you needed to find, but you didn't want to come out of the cave just yet. Almost as though it's like safer in here. Even though you already have the knowledge, it's safer in here. You don't have to enact the knowledge that you do have. And then this Emperor, the Moon, and the Three of Wands all in the reverse. Empress, my apologies. There's a lot of hidden emotions, a lot of things that are not being coming to the surface, and this Empress, I just got that there's something about the fear of things not coming to fruition, the fear of not being abundant, the fear of being codependent, not self-sufficient, the fear of almost like always being codependent. Always not being able to create something for yourself. There's something about both this desire to create something for yourself, but fear that you're never going to be able to meet up to those expectations. I don't know if those are the expectations you're putting on yourself or somebody else is putting on yourself, but it really feels as though it's like you're trying really hard to hide this 333 on the clock, hide this. And we do have 2 3s here as well. No, we have 3 3s. No way. So 333 might mean something to you because there are 3 3s right here. If you're somebody that enjoys angel numbers, I would suggest looking it up for yourself. So I do not know who it is that is putting these expectations on you, but it feels as though there's an amount of disappointment knowing that something might not come in, and believing and fearing that it consistently won't, that you'll never match up to something, that the tables will not turn in your favor. But in this future energy, I'm gathering that you're seeing clearly that what you really may need to put a lot of your energy into is removing yourself from it's like making wise choices when it comes to your social interactions. Removing yourself from toxic gatherings, as I'll use the term toxic, and instead concentrating on yourself and your self-love and what you need to do to fill your own cup. You can still celebrate, but being mindful of how you celebrate, being mindful of who you choose to celebrate with, how you choose to spend your time. I think if you are somebody that parties a lot, it's like being mindful of balancing that out. Like, when are you partying versus when are you giving yourself that self-care, that filling your own cup. It could be that you are working with friends in a way that maybe is no longer as positive as it could have used to be in the past. And you're seeing this clearly now. And you're having a lot of discernment about where you should be placing your joyful energy, where you should be placing your creativity. How you should be balancing things out. And you may also, some of you, 639 on the clock, some of you may also be discerning if you should be hanging out with people that you have been hanging out with, or if you should be continuing to party with people you have been partying with, because something about it feels different. Something about it is no longer as joyful as it used to be. And you may just be really pushed towards finding ways to create that goodness for yourself without others. Not exactly without others, but not relying on others to create goodness in your life. And so it's also with this Fool at the bottom. I like that. A lot of discernment needs to occur before you actually start this new beginning. You can't just say, I'm starting new, and not have the actions back up, the logic back up, the clarity be with you. And there may be an amount of stubbornness trying to hold on to what's in the past. But the discernment, the clarity seems really, really strong. So there may almost be like you're forced to see things as they are. And you need to make sure, 8:08 on the clock, to not look before you leap, to, dot your I's and cross your T's type of situation before you start this new beginning, 8:18. But it does feel as though there's a desire to have a new beginning of sorts, and it's just the actions of taking what you need to effectively do that is the difficult part in having this new beginning. The actions and how clarity needs to affect your life actively. I guess an example is like, if somebody is, I don't know, obsessed with like, I want to have a six-pack, but they never choose to work out. Not that working out is like you can be active however you want to be, but if you want a six-pack specifically, there are specific things that you have to do in order to get the six-pack. If you just want to be more healthy, blah, 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 you can do so many other things that can allow your body to be healthier. But if you want that specific goal, there are specific things that you have to do in order to attain that. All right, I'm going to take a card from not from the Facet Guarding Oracle, from the When My Soul is Through Oracle. Communicate. And that's all. All right. think a lot, but I don't say much. There are many ways to communicate with those around you when words are not enough. Though communication is often considered to be verbal, there are many other ways to cultivate understanding. If your communication with others has been difficult, it may be time to reassess the methods that you have been using to convey your message. Words not spoken often say more. The way a person acts can provide more insight than what they are able to verbally communicate. Consider the small interactions you have with others on a daily basis. A kind word or compliment, a smile or random act of kindness for someone you may never meet. All these actions relay positivity into the life of others, reverberating through their world more than you will ever know. My sacred words. I listen not just to the words, but the spaces between them, connected to the third eye chakra. The majestic elephant can communicate with its peers through a number of methods, including infrared sound and seismic exchange. This card may serve as a reminder that speech is not the only method of communication available to you. Take what's yours and leave the rest behind, and thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time.